Hello and welcome. I'm here in B&M and I've gone to have a look in their garden centre. It's been a while since I've been here and already they've got lots of new spring plants, so I'm quite excited to show you this one. They've got a really nice collection of hellebores, lots of different colours, also some primroses, a lovely spider's web fatsia and also some reductions as well. And I do a little tour around this store because it's one of the larger home stores with the garden centre at the back, and so you've got lots of compost deals and just to kind of show you what's available right now, so to get you in the mood for spring and gardening with some of the spring bulbs starting to emerge as well. So we've got some tulips and crocuses and irises, so let's take a little look. So looking here at the front of the store, they've got these primroses and they're £1.50 each or £5 for £5. Some bedding pansies, these are £3.50 a pack, so you can see there's quite a few plants there. Some of the other different colours available on the primroses as well. Lots of, that's a really pretty one. And then there's also the yellow and the white up there, and the red. We have some of the Perennials here, £3.50 or 4 for £10. And looking down at the carnations then, £3 a pot or 3 for £6. Some narcissus bulbs, 4 for £10 or £3.50 each. And then in the same offer you can get these Red Riding Hood tulips as well, and also the crocuses as well. This one is called Romance. These ones are really well established. You can see they're fighting through the pot, the root system. They do need to be transferred pretty quickly. This one's called Marionette. And again down here we have some irises. These ones are called Harmony, and you can see it's all in the same offer. And these irises, they're called Pauline. And then some smaller bulb pots. These narcissus, they're tete-a-tete or tete-a-tete. So we've got 5 for £1 or £1.50 each for these as well. And then this primula pots, £7.50 or 2 for £12. And the pack of primulas here, they're £4 each or 3 for £10 on these. And the primrose everlast in these hanging baskets, these are £8.50. So it's been a long time since I've had a look at the gardening department in B&M. It feels like ages, and I'm glad I've come in because there's so many new plants here. It's great, and I wanted to show you because there's some really good big plants as well. So I think we've got some hellebores coming up here. Let's have a little look. First of all is this large pot. So with the hellebores, they're all perennials, and we've got this Eric Smith II there, and so £12.50, and I'll give you a little look at them. And there's quite a variety of them. So this one here, and then we have a Leucothio, and I think, do you say that a Zeblid? Not entirely sure. £8.50 for these ones. A few different colours, a variegated one here, the rainbow one. So that's rather nice. You can have a little read of that because I can't say some of these. And another one here as well, like a sort of dark reddy one. This is rather nice. Carinella, is that right? So all the same pricing there. Again, more hellebores. This is their gold collection. It's the Ice and Roses Red Romance. These are UK grown as well. And these particular pots, I've just double checked the price, and they're £15. And as you can see, they are really, really pretty and lovely colour. So I'll step back so you can gauge the idea of how big the pot is. Oh, and they've got some different colours in these ones as well. What's this? It's called Monte Cristo. Again, same price. I didn't realise that's actually a different variety here. So there's a few different ones to choose from in this selection. I'll show you there's another Ice and Roses in the white as well. So if we move along here. Hang on. So then, so as you can see, the Ice and Roses in white as well. And there's so many flowers. I don't know if you can, hang on. If I dip down, you can see there's so many new ones coming there as well, which is rather nice. Looking at the end, at this one, what's this? and it's called Early Rose, so it's slightly different colour to this one, and they are packed with flowers as well, these. So £15 a pot. Give you an idea of them all there. As I mentioned, everything just seems to be coming in new. And looking at the bottom, we have so these ericaceous shrubs. Looks like a heather to me. £5. Moving up, the Sensio, or is it yeah, I think it's Sensio, isn't it? I used to have one of these and I'm really gutted I lost it, so maybe I do need to buy another one. And for £6.50, the angel wings, that's actually a really nice price because they are big pots. I'll show you there. The heuchera here, they're coming in as well. £5 for these pots. And looking above here, some shrubs. How do you say that? I'm going to go in and you can have a look there. And these are £8.50. As you can see, some of them are actually flowering. Looks like a sort of a sunset on there, doesn't it? So the orange and the yellow. Looks rather nice. Looking over here, and more shrubs again. So much to choose from at the moment. Oh, I'm quite excited. £8.50 again for these. And we've got a Photinia, is it Photinia or Photinia? I'm not entirely sure. £8.50 for these as well, and these are just new in. These were right on the tippy top of the shelving that's just come through. Have a little look at this section. What have we got here? Nice, and they've had a good soaking, these. So this is a cubia. Do you say this as a cubia? And it's £4 or 3 for 10. And lots of ceanothus as well. This one's called Skylark. So these are the shrub versions, and £6.50 for this. So that'll be a purple flower. I'll just try and see if they've got some different varieties, but this is the only one I can see at the moment. Again, in that offer of £4 or 3 for 10, lots more of the euonymus shrubs. So let's have a little quick look at the types you can get here. And this one as well. Right, then a Fatsia spider's web, £8.50, you can see there. And if I can sort of show you, get to show you the leaf of this one, because you can see where the kind of mottle design comes in for the looks like a spider's web has been made upon it there, which is rather nice. I've not seen these ones before. Daphne Perfume Princess. These are £12.50. There's a couple of different types of ones here. So we've got this sort of pale, creamy, oh no, is that cream white and lilac actually. So this is the actual size of it. Give you an idea. And then we've got, this one's called Daphne Royal Crown. Looking along this bottom shelf, we've got some smaller pots of the euonymus on the end. Prunus here, and then a rhododendron and Photinia, little red robin there. All of these are £4. This has definitely been restocked as well since the last time. So lots of ferns. You've got the offer of £4 or 3 for 10 in these as well. That's the deer's tongue one, I think, isn't it? I've got plenty of that. That grows crazy in the garden. Looking, oh, hello, train. Looking down here, larger pots of ferns for £6.50. This section is probably some of their last season stock with some of these Stuka, I think you say that. And these are £6.50. They don't look as blue as they normally do. Oh, I made a rhyme. £8.50 for the hydrangea climbers here. Phormium Jester, so £12.50 for these pots. Give you an idea of sizing. This one says Lomandra White Sands. Some of the alpine still here. These ones are £8.50. And again, some more of the heuchera. We've only got the green at the moment. I do like the dark kind of burgundy colours in those. Do you say this is carex? So we've got some grasses and we've got this carex, £6.50. This one says ice dance. You can just about sort of see that in there. quite a large one. Show my hand there so you can get an idea of size. And again with more of the grasses, we've got the gold band here. So £6.50 for these pots. Did I show this one earlier, this Fatsia? So this pot's only £4, again in the 3 for £10 offer. That's actually a really nice, healthy looking plant. Quick look at some of these little bags of compost. We've got multi-purpose, lightweight, £4.99 or 2 for £9. Lots of different ones here. What's this? Bulb potting ones. And then some ericaceous. Same offers for all of these. And multi-purpose on the bottom here. We'll have a quick look at some of the larger bags. Hello, that's my shadow. And if you do need some larger of the grow shower here, the offer is 3 for £15 or they're £5.99 a bag. So just give you an idea that there's plenty of things coming into stock now. Hellebores are definitely lovely. You can really see the colours there from these packs for pots for 15. This section looks like it's just been stocked recently. So we have these packs. They're 2 for £12 is the offer, or £7.50 each. So Primroses yellow pack there. Pack of says six modules in the pack. So it mostly seems to be yellow for these ones at the moment. Across here we have the carnations, and they're mixed, it says, so the sort of variegated colours there. And as you can see, same price again for those. Some reductions on some of the plants here. What have we got? Viola mixed packs down to £1.50. And again, I found a few more reductions here. We've got some buddleia. These are all down to £3 each now. And then the Weigela, that says Magic Carpets, the variety. So these were £8.50 down to £2. And then Lavateria there is £3. That says Marshmallow Ice White is the variety on that one there as well. Looking down here, we've got a bit of a mixed bag of things. Oh, we found a euonymus down here, Harlequin. That's a bit of a bargain for £2. Salvia there, £3. And then some of the ferns down to £2. What have we got? Oh, passion flower. Some of they look alright actually for £1. These were £4. That's looking alright. I might pick up a couple of these now. And then we've got the honeysuckles, again same price, and some of the clematis here, and jasmine. So all of these are £1. This one looks, gotta dig deep and have a look. So some of them are looking alright. And moving across over here, what have we got? These are the cyclamen, and those are down to £1.50. And then there's a few little different things on the bottom there. Some of these grasses, what are they? Miscanthus, down to £2. And looking back at some of the perennials again, the Ericium Irresistible Yellow. These are all perennials, so £5. And this is same again, but this is a tricolour. So these are all 2 litre pots, by the way. Some hellebores again here, and these ones are £5 a pot, so slightly different pricing to the others. Got some ones in taller, not sure what the difference is, again on this part here. So we've got a repeat of some of the plants. The last thing which I can see at the moment is this Philadelphia's, is it? Bouquet Blanc. And these are £4 or 3 for £10 in the offer. As you can see, they're bare at the moment. A few different ones in this. So we've got the Weigela, and this is Bristol Ruby in the same offer there. And a Hydrangea Pink Lady in that offer as well. And another Weigela, this one's called Victoria. Same offer on that one. A brief look at some of the other pricing. We've got these large planters for £26.99, and the 100 litre slimline butt here is £19.99. Storage boxes on the end here. These are now down to £19.99, the lidded ones. Heavy duty trunks they're called, and they hold 175 litres. More large boxes on this side, £24 with lids. And then looking, they've got lots of fencing panels and different pieces here. We have the whiskey barrel and on the end, and these ones are £24.99. I've got these really large bamboo plants on a reduction. It says this is a 10-litre pot. These are down to 15, and they were 30. I'll give you an idea. Hang on, let's stand back. And well, it's taller than me. It's got to be about 6 foot tall. So, yeah. But I am a shorty anyway. So yeah, it's definitely, I'd say, about 6 foot. So there's a couple of those there. To give you an idea, let's have a little look. Yeah, a few of those pots there. Looking at some of the pricing, so we've got grow your own Big Tom tomato plant is £7.49. This grow bag here is £4.49. The tub and basket compost is £8.49. Arthur Brown ericaceous £8.49. And then larger packs of Westland 80 litres, they're £11.99. We have some Miracle Grow on this side, and that's 2 for £14 or £7.99 a bag, and that is for 50 litres. So you can see there's quite a few of those there. Of large pots on this side, as you can see, £3.99. That's a really large pot. Give you an idea. And then I've just spied that some of these are on offer as well. So £6.99, and they're like a ceramic-y kind. And looking here, some offers on the shed, so that says it's down to £3.99, and this one here is £2.99. It's a 6x4, this one is. I think this is the same offer as last year on the bags of stone, so 3 for £15 or £5.99. And some reductions on these storage tubs here. Instead of 18, these are now £9, and these have got lids as well. So on this particular visit, I did pick up a few reductions. I picked up the miscanthus grass, which was reduced to £2, and I also picked up, I'm sure it was the jasmine and the passion flower, so they were down to £1 each as well, which was a nice little find. But looking back at the video, I do fancy that Fatsia spider's web, so I probably have to go back and pick one of those up at some point. This particular B&M has a great selection of plants, so let me know if you find any of these plants at your local one, and what was your favourite as well. So thanks again for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. And that will also be a B&M one, but we'll be looking at some of the things indoors inside the store. So thanks again, bye bye.